Hi there, I'm Stephen. I'm just going to talk to you today a little bit about RES, where we're coming from, what we've achieved in our 6 years of operations. You might know that RES has been around since 2008, running schools in both the Hanoi and the Ho Chi Minh City markets. And I think over that time, as you're about to see, we've had quite a lot of success, really, in getting students up to the band scores that they need and giving them in effect, their passport to the outside world, which is, of course, their IELTS certification. So I think it's not surprising, given all of the good work that we have done, that we have been recognised as the best IELTS test partner of not only the British Council, but also IDP, which are, as you may know, the two IELTS test centres in Hanoi and in Ho Chi Minh City. Now, we have gotten to the point that we are the #1 IELTS and TOEIC preparation school in Vietnam, with 95% of our students achieving their target band score. Now, the target band score can, of course, vary from student to student. Some students will only need perhaps a 6.0, other students might need up to a 7 or a 7.5, depending on whether they're going for university entrance or whether they need IELTS for migration purposes. But it is very encouraging that we are getting our customers up to where they need to be. We have had 10 students getting 8.5, which is a remarkable result, given that so many native speakers could not get up to 8.5 on the IELTS test, so that is very encouraging. We have had over 100 students getting up to 8.0, which is a fantastic score. That is your passport into any university program you need, and it would certainly be more than enough for migration purposes. We have also had thousands of students getting 7.5 and 7 on the IELTS band scores, so that is very encouraging as well. There are many ingredients to success. One of those ingredients is, of course, careful planning and course preparation, designing programs that are well calibrated against the proficiency tests that you are likely to take. But another important ingredient is the quality of our teaching team, the #1 teaching team in Vietnam in terms of knowledge and experience, and the knowledge that they can impart to you, both as a student and as a prospective student. One of the initiatives that we have taken is to run regular workshops for prospective students across different skills to give them a sense of some of the techniques that will be useful to them in the IELTS or TOEIC tests, but also to give them a sense of what is the direction we will take you when you do sign up to a course at RES. So I'm going to tell you a little bit more about the workshops that we run. The workshops that we run for prospective students are overseen and organised by one of our very experienced teaching team. Our teaching team, as you may know, have graduated from a great number of universities around the world, many of them in the top 100 universities. And so when you do come to one of our workshops as a prospective student, you are going to be face-to-face with somebody who definitely knows what they're talking about and who will have some excellent tips for you. You might be interested in coming to one of our workshops on pronunciation. Well, we've put together a really good package for you, should you have some time to come along and take part. What we do at the pronunciation workshops is we give you a sense of what are the criteria that people are being marked on in the IELTS test for pronunciation. We have a couple of sample IELTS videos for you to have a look at. These are of candidates at a relatively low level, but these are there so that you can distinguish between some of the different features of pronunciation and understand why they're important. There is, of course, plenty of practice in the workshop of the sounds and the stress and intonation, these elements of pronunciation that are so important when we are speaking English. And what we also like to do is to focus on some common mistakes that students often make, some mispronunciations, often of sounds, but it can also be relating to stress and intonation. And I think it's important that people understand what are the common mistakes that many students make in the domestic market so that you can think about strategies to tackle those mistakes. Now, there are two ways you can sign up. The first way is you can go straight to our website, and I'll just take you through some of the steps now. So, if you click on the part talking about workshops, and then, for example, you want to go to writing, you click on the writing workshop, what you can do is you can then sign in, giving your details, and you'll be good to go for that workshop. The other way you can sign up for a workshop here is you can just call our hotline on 097 904 3610. We look forward to seeing you.